How's everybody doing? This is Bee Swarm Master 1, and I'm coming at you from Bee Swarm Gaming, and of course, it's got some Beesmas news, right? Beesmas, Beesmas, Beesmas! Man, I'm excited. Alright, so, the latest thing from on it is that the monsters are going to have Beequips. Not during Beesmas. It appears that he has, some of them designed, which is quite exciting because it's like we know that they're buffs, right? Are they going to be buffs just for the monsters? Are they going to be buffs that we can get also? Are they going to be buffs that they can get at different times? That's just so cool. That's just so cool that like monsters can get these Beequips, right? That's just so cool. So we're talking from what Mondo Chick, Commando Chick, Krabby, the snail. Oh my goodness, the snail's like around for hours and hours and hours. So does that mean that the snail gets like one, or the snail can get like several? Can you imagine if there's one that like speeds up the snail? Or can you imagine if there's like one that like makes the snail's HP like tougher or something? I mean, I don't know like exactly what it would look like, but that is just some awesome stuff. So, yeah, so the bosses have it, and the ants. Are the ants considered bosses, or it's just like a challenge? Um, so once again, it's a big update. It's a huge update. Um, I think the reason that on it is doing it for after Beesmas. Oh, should I do Krabby like in this video? Um, yeah, yeah. Let's see if Beesmas ready. Beesmas ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's put that down. I'm not really expecting a record-breaking time here. Let's do some stingers though. Let's get him out of the way so I don't die, because we all know that when I get distracted, I start dying. Alright, so none of the coconuts really hit him. That's alright. That's alright. Come on, Krabby, die, die, Krabby. Okay, so while I'm doing this, people who watch this that have a hard time with Krabby, figure out a way how you can defeat Krabby. Krabby is a level 12. I know I've said this before, and I believe that's why one of the power things that on it has says that it has to only be given with a level 12B or attached to like a level 12B. Now remember, these things seem to be pretty OP for this game. And that means that after Beesmas we are still going to get some, but they're not going to be like the ones we get during Beesmas, right? Right? It means we're not going to get the ones like the ones in Beesmas. And people who don't get them are probably going to say, oh, I should have been part of Beesmas. Why wasn't I a part of Beesmas? Oh, come on, people. Come on, people. Learn to beat Krabby faster, because if you don't, you're going to get frustrated. Now, I don't think he's going to say you got to beat Krabby in under 2 minutes. If you don't, then you're not going to get a prize. Or he's going to say you got to beat Krabby in under 10 minutes. I don't think he's going to be that harsh. I just think you're going to have to beat Krabby. But If it takes you an hour to beat Krabby, look at your hive. If it takes you 30 minutes to beat Krabby, look at your hive. I would even say if it takes you 10 minutes to beat Krabby, that's okay. You know, if it takes you 20 minutes to beat Krabby, that's okay. But look at your hive, get prepared, you know, get some focus tokens ready. You know, other things you can do, always use oil. If you have extra stingers, meaning that you're not saving them for the demon mask, you know, maybe keep a couple on hand to kill Krabby faster. Tropical drinks, if you're not saving those, use those. You know, those are probably the hints, tips, things that I would recommend. Okay, so now we know that the bosses are going to get a boost. That's pretty cool. Alright, so Beesmas is definitely coming up fast. I mean, the days just are going to fly by. Now, when I was younger, Christmas seemed to take forever. You know, it's like the hours would just not pass by. So I know there's some of you saying, Beesmas, 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 and it's probably refreshing your computer to see, is the update happening yet? Is the update happening yet? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not going to happen till probably at least a weekend. Just relax. Just relax. I mean, they're still testing things out. We we want no problems with Beesmas, right? We want no problems with Beesmas. I've been thinking about how else you can get prepared. You know, um, I've said to get your bees as prepared as possible. Um, Onit's going to want as many people to play, so he's not going to make things very hard, but he's going to make it challenging. I believe, for like the top tier of stuff, like the Tiara, where it's a level 12. That's not like really high, 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 high. But if you're like a casual player, getting to a 12, it does take some work, right? Remember, and I'm talking to the people who've been playing for like a long time, or have like higher level Bs. Remember when you had that Mother Bear challenge and the last one was to get a 10 and it was like almost impossible, you thought? Like, man, how many treats do I have to feed it? How much farming do I have to have? So imagine if your hive right now is like all 8, right? It's like all 8. And you're told you have to get a 12. You have to get a 12. You might be thinking, crap, that's a lot. This is what I would suggest. To get to a 12, farm billions of honey to buy treats. Okay? That sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't. This is what you do. Kill Mondo Chick, okay? Go to like a server where there's people that can help you kill Mondo Chick under like 2 minutes, maybe even under like a minute. Get that blessing. Uh, get a silver egg. Maybe use 50 tickets for like a golden egg. I really don't know what your plan is. If you have a purple potion, use that. Do it several times. You know, get yourself prepared. And all it really takes is several good fast farming. And you can get, you know, 3, 4, 5 billion and raise that 8 or 9 level B and bring it up to like a 12. Because I think it's not going to be that hard. Once you get a B to like a 12, right? I think that's going to be like the hardest requirement. And because I think of the length of time to farm things, if you play like every day, Okay, if you play like every day, and I believe Honest's not going to make it so you can get everything done like in one day, right? Because from what I've heard, there's going to be like a cap of things of you can get, and you're actually going to have to get rid of some things to get like other things, and some things are actually going to be harder to get, so you would have to do like the farming or to look around and things like that. You know, they're still testing things to see what they can keep and what they can get rid of. So again, this is just my thoughts on like what we can do to get ready. I've talked about maybe having some money on hand, maybe having some tickets on hand. Okay, I actually thought there was going to be like a new bee. I kind of heard through the grapevine that the new mythic bee isn't going to be introduced until after Beesmas. But maybe there'll be something in the ticket tent that you want to get, right? And it's never bad to have the tickets. Maybe uh, there'll be something you have to do in the ant challenge, right? Maybe one of the challenges will be you have to kill, let's say, 50 red ants or something, and you just want to get that over with, right? Because it's a mission that's holding you back. You can use, I believe, you can use tickets. Yeah, you can use tickets to get stingers. Of course, you can wait the 2 hours too, but you're coming down to the end and you need to use tickets. So all I'm really saying is just save money, save some tickets, maybe save some stingers, save craft items to summon Wendy Bee. Maybe that's something. Here's something else. If you don't have Wendy Bee, maybe try a little more assertive to get Wendy Bee, right? I mean, I believe on it kind of nerfed Wendy Bee. I was kind of wondering why. Now I look at the requirements and what bees can get what, and Wendy Bee seems to be in there. So he nerfed how to get Wendy Bee, and things can be added to Wendy Bee. Something to think about. If you don't have them, maybe try to get them. Alright, I don't want to make this a very, very long video. So, I'll see you guys in the next one.